libera con la papaya.
No digáis nada, no os entendéis.
I couldn't unmute. Hello! Because I am turning myself into a minion, I don't have makeup on. Everyone's gonna be nice. I feel insecure about it. But hello, how's everyone? How is everyone doing? Is everyone excited for, I know, I literally, pro streamer, I couldn't figure out how to do music. That wasn't the music I usually do. And then the fucking ad ran on it. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, let me see who's here. Hello, Tired Fella. Hello, Venom. Hello, Cassie. Hello, Dark. Hi, Tom. Hi, Monkey. Hi, Spooky. Hi, Nathan. Hello, Madison. Have so much fun. Anybody else? Hello, Rachel. I had a Minions ad before. How on brand? Oh my god, I love that. Did anyone see the movie? Hi, Noble. Hello, Forever. Jen, thank you so much for the subscription. 8 months. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Girl, what? What? It feels so weird. Like, it felt really nice because I took a nap before stream because I haven't been, like, sleeping well. And so I took a stream and then I was like, I can just start stream because I have to put Minion makeup on, so there's no reason for me to put makeup on. But yeah. Update, I got the 50mm pancake lens in the mail, and OMG girl, thank you so much for your rec. It is, right? It, like, the 50mm I feel like was the biggest, like, shock transition, and it's so cheap, like, compared, because it's a real Canon lens and it's only like $250 or something. But when I was in, like, my film school days for a whole semester, that was the lens that I bought. And, like, from a kit lens to that was, like, life-changing. It's so nice for such a cheap lens. Like, I have one in a drawer somewhere. I didn't take very good care of it after college because I just didn't think much about it. I need to see if it's still, if I damaged it or if it's still okay, because I would love to toss that on, like, a film camera. I have a film camera that takes, like, regular EF lenses, so I'd love to toss that on there if it still is okay. I don't know. I moved it from college, just shoved it in a drawer, and it's just been in a drawer forever. Here is my James the Minion cup. I was asking if everyone saw the Minions movie. So good. We went to the Minions movie the night it came out, so the first, so 2 days ago, and I went a little bit over the top. I was having, like, a really bad day, like, did not feel good at all. And I was just having, like, an emotional day, like, I was just bad day, and Quinn had got us tickets for the opening of the Minions movie, and I was very excited. I still wanted to go. And so when I got there, I felt so bad about, like, for myself that I was like, I deserve a Minion cup. I deserve a Minion cup. I also got a Minion blanket. They sold, like, the blanket itself is like a movie poster type thing. I got a little, like, enamel pin. But yeah. Why is there a pigeon next to my name? Because you're subscribed. All of my subscriber badges are, like, little critters, except for, I think, now that we're getting closer to 12 months, which I still, like, sometime later this month is, like, my 1-year streaming anniversary. Those, I think, start being, like, Halloween-y. I'm actually not sure what they are, but everything, like, a month and to a year, I think, is, like, a pigeon, a raccoon, a rat, a possum, all the little critters. Let me actually, can I play, like, real music now? Or my usual music in the background? You don't recognize me? I know. It's because I don't have any makeup on. Because I'm going to paint my face, and I was like, if I have to put makeup on to then take it off immediately, I'm just being dumb. So We are just going to not. But I do have the Minion face paint. So today's stream, I don't have a lot of a lot of plans because I'm going to turn myself into a minion, kind of like a la Chelsea when she does her little face painty streams. So I'm gonna paint my face. I thought about getting minion goggles, but I actually thought it'd be better if I just painted the goggles on because I feel like it'll look more cursed. So we're gonna paint my full face into a minion. We'll see how that turns out. I have never painted my face before. I have a lot of yellow face paint, and then I have a little like face paint with like primary colors and stuff. But yeah, I'm nervous. But then I was like trying to figure out what else to do because there's no Minion video game. Amber, hello. Dude, somebody else said that too. It's like they know. That's crazy. This is so punk of you. Are you going to go see the new Minion movie? Yes, I already saw it. It is my favorite Minion movie that exists. I think it is so good. I am like the target audience for this movie, like 100%, because the movie is about it's about like Hollywood and filmmaking, and it's like a love letter to like the movies and the film industry. And like James, he's a top tier minion. My favorite minion before was Bob. But James is like up there with Bob now. He is iconic. I just have like such a soft spot for him because he's like a little creative guy, and he's kind of like a little black sheep because all the other minions are just like stuck on, you know, finding their big boss and finding their evil guy. And this is not like a spoiler by any means, but it's just like his personality. But James is like a creative little guy, and I love him because like how you differentiate him from other minions is he always has like pastel like chalk on him, like little colorful like paint kind of on his outfits and stuff, like on his fingers. Like he's just like he's always drawing, he's always painting, he's always creating. And that was me growing up. So like I have a soft spot for James. And so there's like the combo of like art and filmmaking and all that stuff, and like Hollywood, and obviously I grew up here, so like I love all that stuff. And then it's also obvious it's obviously minions, and then it's a combo of they summon monsters in like a spooky way, and they summon Cthulhu, which is Gumi obviously. And so it's like the combo of movies and monsters and minions is quite literally my dream. So I loved this movie, and I thought it was really good. I thought it was really well made. So I highly recommend it. I won't, you know, spoil anything, but I highly recommend everyone go see it because I truly loved it. Let me see. I saw so many people dressed as minions at the theater when I saw went to see Jackass, and I thought of you. How was Jackass? I want to see it. I love Johnny Knoxville. Let me see. Chelsea has food poisoning? No. Wait, that's so sad. Enjoy your lurk, chat. I wore my Minion shirt. Quinn wore his like Gru scarf to the movies, and we brought that one is Camel Crusher, I believe. We got Camel Crusher, and I brought my Goomy stuffed animal. Hi, Cypher. What's up? What's up? What's up? Not gonna lie, I used to think it was a little weird to cosplay the same movie, but honestly, the older I get, I totally get it now. Yeah, I mean, we just brought I love to like I love a theme. I love a reason to dress up. And so I wore my little Minion shirt that I got for my birthday, and I brought my little Goomy, which I don't think I ever talked about this, but I got my Goomy. Thank you, Mary. I appreciate you. Hello, Phoenix. Welcome in. Has Moo been a Minion for Halloween? No. She has not. And I was just looking at Minion costumes, but I couldn't get one in time for this stream. But it's like, I think she'd be a cutie little Minion. I know, there's so many purples. That's crazy. What was I gonna say? I forgot. I just totally blanked on what I was gonna say. Tell her I miss her. She misses you. Do you love Amber? Yeah? Do you? You say hello? Cutie moo. What was I gonna say? I feel like I'm blanking. I had like something to say, now I forget it. Let me read through the comments again before I forget. I know you said something about Johnny Knoxville, which agreed. I love Johnny Knoxville. I don't know if anybody has watched like the new series of Fear Factor where he's the host, but that made me love him even more. Like obviously like I grew up in like Jackass era and so I love him, but he's just so like sweet and kind on that show. And it's so obvious that he favors the women like in a very like respectful way, not in like a patronizing way. Like you can tell he genuinely from his soul roots for all of the girlies and like wants them to succeed and like do well. And when people would get voted off of Fear Factor, like especially the girls, he would like cry because he was like so proud of them for accomplishing things and stuff. And so I think he's like such a good host because you can tell he really cares about people. And obviously, like, I love a man who's like respectful towards women, and that's giving the vibe he has. But he also just cares so much about like each person that's on the show. And so I think that makes him a really good host. I'm hoping for season 2, they're able to cast well and really take what they have and capitalize on it because I think they have like the meat and potatoes of a really, really good reality TV show. Because if anyone doesn't know, the new Fear Factor is kind of like Big Brother in the way that it's like, is it 14 people I think is on the Fear Factor show? And it's the same people for an entire season instead of like new people every episode. And so you get to like form feelings towards people that are on the show. And I think they have like a really good setup. And especially with Johnny as the host, they just need to do well with casting on season 2. Yeah, he's a good man. He's very like LGBT friendly and like I don't know, he's just a good person. Which is like you never know with like Jackass definitely it could have easily been some bad people, but he seems really sweet. Hi Apache, welcome in. Thanks for the 20 stream streak. That's crazy. You changed your color. Yes, I dressed up for the Barbie movie as well. I like dressing up for stuff. I think it's fun. I love a theme. My bangs are too long. When I got my hair done for my birthday, they were at like a really good length and she was like, "Do you want me to trim them?" And I always get them trimmed when I go in, and for some reason I was like, "No, I don't think they need it." And then immediately they were too long. And so now I have to do it myself and I don't want to, and so I'm regretting that decision. He forbid women from doing Jackass until like the 4th movie. Is the new Fear Factor any different from the original Fear Factor? Yes. So the new Fear Factor is instead of like every Fear Factor episode was like different people, like a different group of people doing stunts or whatever. The new Fear Factor is called House of Fear, which is like they put 14 people into a house. They all live together and it follows them over the course of a season. It's the same people and they get like they basically do competitions that are based around certain fears, and then whoever like wins the competition in the beginning it's like top 3 or like something like that, like the group of people who are the winners get to then nominate someone. They basically get like a sneak preview to the next competition, which is like it's a stupid name. What they need to change the name of it. Oh, I can't remember, but it's like the elimination competition, and they you basically get like a sneak preview so you know what the fear is. Like it'll be like, oh, there's gonna be snakes in the final competition of this week, and they get to nominate like people to compete in that, and then whoever loses that goes home. So there's strategy involved because if you know what people are afraid of, or you think like, oh, I don't think this person could handle this and I want them gone, I'm gonna put them in this final competition. It's like that's how the strategy kind of works. Unfortunately for this show so far, what it keeps happening, there's only been one season, and then they did a 48 Hours of Fear, which is like a smaller version of it, where it was only 48 hours, but it was still like, I think like 8 people or something. And it was the same thing, just like condensed. Both of those, it ended up being men just underestimating women. Like every time it was like the men banded together and were like, well, women can't handle critters, so we're gonna put them in the end. It's called the end game. We're gonna put them in the end game, and like they're gonna go home, and it's like, why? Like that's what just keeps happening. So I'm hoping with casting for season 2, they're able to get some interesting people who are willing to like strategize. Number one, like really make it like more of a strategic thing. Because I think a lot of people season 1 didn't really know what it was gonna be, and so they didn't really get people who like understood like social strategy games. So I would love people who are willing to strategize and make it like something more interesting, and also stop getting like misogynistic weirdos that are like just gonna target women. It's been like the winner of the season 1 of House of Fear. His name is Ethan. He's like a young, I think he's like 21, like buff white dude. And then the winner of 48 Hours of Fear was actually on Extracted, and his name is Blake. And he won. And he literally looks like Ethan's older brother. He's like a buff white dude. And I'm like, can we get some diversity in the winners of Fear Factor, please? Like wouldn't it be more interesting for someone else to win than like two of the same exact people? So I think they just need to think about what they want a little bit more. Another thing with the new Fear Factor is that they are leaning more into people who have fears that they're trying to overcome, as opposed to people who are just like fearless. They want like, oh, like one of the girls in season 1 was like in a house fire as a child, so now that's like a super big fear of hers, is like fire. And so when she comes into contact with fire, she has like a very visceral like emotional response to it, and it's like something that she has to overcome. They're kind of leaning like the emotional route, which I don't know that I think is the right choice. I really do like the concept of the show. I think it's an interesting choice, and I also think from a casting standpoint, like when do you burn out of people who have sob stories that are specifically related to a specific fear that could be used in Fear Factor? Like you have to find somebody who's willing to do Fear Factor, who has like a traumatic backstory and it's like scared. And I think that you burn out on that in casting pretty easily. So I'm curious where they'll go from there. Um, but I do really like it. I met his name is Lance from season 1, and he was really cool. I got to talk his ear off about like last season and casting and stuff like that, and that was really fun. He was like one of the only people who was like playing it from a strategic standpoint, but yeah, that was my mini rant about Fear Factor, a show that like no one watched. Um, but yeah, Haley's weakness appears to be, oh yeah, the end game. So like Big Brother, yeah. It is like a
Let's go, girls.
Monkey. Thank you so much for tipping $10. I will draw you as a minion. What would you like your what is like the vibe for your minion, you know? Like what would you like your minion to be doing? I have to wait a second for drawing of the minions because I went to go pull out my can you make the minion Latino? I could try. I went to go pull out my markers from like I have like a picnic basket. Oh, he asked what kind of markers I wanted. I want these, but like you don't have to get like the big pack. No, so basically I have this pack and I pulled it out, and like one of them had the cap off. I don't even know how, because they're like it's in this thing, right? One of them in here has the cap off and is dead, and it's the yellow one. And I'm like, what are the chances that the only marker in this entire pack that I have that happened to have the cap be off is the yellow one? And obviously I can't draw a minion without yellow. So Quinn walked to Target, because we have a Target like right down the street, and is now getting me markers so that I can yeah. Why can't Quinn get acrylic? Is that out of the budget? Like paint? It's just harder. I have paint, but I feel like markers are just easier to draw with. I want to do like a little doodle, you know? Acrylic markers. I don't know if like, I mean, if there's acrylic paint markers there, but I don't know. Does Target even have acrylic paint markers? Are you from Cali? Yeah. It sounded southern? Harder? I think I have like kind of a. I've been told that I have a very like California accent, which I don't really know what that means. I would assume like Valley Girl vibe? I don't know. What about Doodle? Oh, I said I want Doodle. Too streaky for this project. I don't hear it. You do have a little twang, but definitely not Valley Girl. Yeah, I don't know. The person who told me that was British, and so they were like, you have a very like California LA sounding voice, and I think it's because they grew up watching like television shows of people who like lived in LA and California and stuff, and so they said that I sounded like that. I don't know. I say y'all, which I think is funny. I don't know where I got it from, but I do say that. I don't know why. He's in sequester. Hi, Kevin. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. It's good for the outline. I wish Quinn was in sequester for BB28. That would be so fun. Although, like, I'm kind of glad we weren't dating when he went into Big Brother 26 because I truly don't know how I would do. Like, obviously, like, I really want him to be on All Stars. Duh. How are you guys seeing him asking these things? I don't see him asking these things, and you guys are saying that he's asking things, and I don't see it. They're saving him for All Stars, Cassie. That's what we're manifesting. I want him to go in All Stars, obviously. If I could manifest anything in the world, it would be for him to have his dreams of going on All Stars. However, like truly, I think that I will be so insufferable with live feeds and stuff. Like I will just be like living on live feeds and so anxious all the time. He said too streaky though. That's not asking about size. I saw his message about streaky. I'm so confused. Lovey, whatever. Whatever you think. I don't know. I can't see anything. He also like has my number, so he could just text me. And that would probably be more effective, but hey, whatever. Hi, Hockey. Welcome in. Oops. Where'd my stream manager go? But yeah, what was I talking about? Oh, Quinn going on All Stars. Yeah, I will be like really annoying. Although I think it'd be kind of fun to do his like social media stuff and be annoying about that. Adam, thank you so much for the resubscription for 11 months. I appreciate you. Welcome in. How are you doing? Welcome to the Minion stream. Nothing is happening quite yet. Not you pinning his message. I could see. I saw that one. How's it been 11 months? I know. It is officially 12 months sometime at the end of the month. I think. I don't know the exact date, so whatever the Wednesday that it falls within the week that I think my 1 year was, I will just, Steve Moses wanted Quinn to know he enjoyed watching Chelsea's steamroll. At first, when I read that, which is why I hesitated, I thought that you were talking about my Chelsea, and I was like, what are we talking about? I was like, what is happening? Face reveal at 12 months. You're getting a face reveal right now. This is me with no makeup. This is basically a face reveal because I have to do my Minion makeup. But yeah. I love, like, a fun fact about me, I love Steve Moses. Steve Moses was my original Big Brother crush back in the day. I thought he was so cute, and he's probably one of my favorite Big Brothers players, if not my favorite Big Brother player of all time, excluding my lovely boyfriend, obviously. Um, but I love Steve Moses. Who's your BB crush now? Well, obviously, Quinn Martin. But I I love Steve. I think he is so cool. I just like vividly, because Big Brother 17 would have happened when I was 17. So it's like I remember that season really well. And it was also the last Big Brother season I watched prior to like getting back into it like last year or so. A couple years ago. I watched BB26 after it aired. I think I watched it. It ended in October. I think I watched BB26 in like January of. I'm getting so confused of what year it is. Yeah, January of 2025. Um, and then because people had started talking about it, like I grew up watching Big Brother, and people started talking about like how the most recent season was good, and I didn't watch it live, so I was like, let me go back and watch it because I like to watch shows that have a lot of episodes when I edit because it's just like a good thing to keep on in the background. I think Big Brother and Love Island are like that, where it's a really good thing to binge. So I watched BB26, and then I ended up going back and watching backwards. So I watched BB25, BB24, BB23. I haven't seen BB22 or 21, 20 or 9. So I haven't seen anything prior to 23, and not like in between 17 and 23. I haven't seen, because 17 was the last one that I watched like growing up, but it was a very like formative season for me, other than like Jeff and Jordan, Rachel, Reagan. Those are the ones I feel like, Evil Dick, Jesse, like those ones I like vividly remember as a kid. But then like obviously being 17, like I remember BB 17. So I think that's my favorite season. I've heard that like Johnny Mac is not a good person, which I kind of just like refuse to believe because I love him too. Or I loved him at least back in the day. Haley's stream is sponsored by Wendy's. I fucking wish, dude. We got the Wendy's meal twice. We waited 4 hours in line for the Wendy's meal, and we got like a bunch of cool stuff. One of the things I have is the notebook. Like they gave us a Wendy's Minions notebook, which was fun. That's like that's quite literally the epitome of like things you can do when you and your boyfriend are like, I'm not unemployed. I have multiple jobs. But like when you're kind of unemployed, where like you don't have to go to like a specific job at like a specific time or a day, when you're both like that, you can do a 4-hour Wendy's line on like a random weekday, you know? My minion look is inaccurate. I haven't started it yet. Oh wait, let me, where'd the chat go? I never look at chat on my phone. I don't know why I'm doing it right now, but whatever. Not missing much, not gonna lie, but you could watch them for the lore, I guess. Yeah, I've heard 20 is good. I want to watch 20. I want to watch 19 is Paul's first season, right? Is he on 19 and no, he's not on 20. Is he on 18 and 19? Which ones are Paul on? So I've never seen a Paul season. Okay, so 18 and 19. Okay. I want to watch 18 and 19, specifically 19. I want to watch 20. I think I started 20. Is 20 the one that Casey won? Right? And then 21 is the one that Kat's on, but people don't like 21, right? It broke my heart. He's a COVID denier, MAGA, anti-vax. Johnny Mac, no! This is devastating. Hi, Eric. That is truly... Johnny Mac was my favorite. That is so sad. I'm glad at least Steve is a good person. Steve was my favorite. I think Johnny Mac is like an iconic big, like I guess because he's a bad guy, people don't talk about him, but I'm like surprised he doesn't come up more in conversation because to me, he's an icon. I don't know if it's just because 17 is like my favorite season and I just think it's iconic. I can't believe like people from season 17 don't come up more in conversation. Obviously, people talk about Vanessa a lot. But like I feel like there's a lot of icons on season 17. I just think that's like a very iconic season and people don't really talk about it that much. At least like I'm kind of insulated in terms of Big Brother conversation. Like I hang out with the same group of people and hear the same group of people talk, and I feel like they all have very similar opinions. So if Corey and Quinn aren't talking about them, then I probably it probably doesn't come across my radar. So maybe people are talking about them, but outside of like Vanessa, I don't feel like people talk about the season very much. I will never accept Mr. Rockstar Dent as a bad guy. Ugh, pain. You're gonna make the prettiest minion for real. Thanks, Hockey. Thanks for the stream streak. Johnny Mac gave great DRs. I mean, duh. Like, the way he speaks is crazy. Opinions on this emote. I like it. I don't have a lot of opinions on it. Did you make it? It's really pretty. If you made it, we have to talk. I want a supportive significant other like Quinn. He is the most supportive. Hi, PS Witch. How are you? I feel like I need to burp. Sorry. Gross. I'm drinking. I put a can of Dr. Pepper inside my Minion cup, and so it's making me need to burp. Perfect, Monkey. I will tell you when I start drawing you. You guys are gonna have to give me like some slight guidance. Like give me like something you want your minion to be holding, or like something. What do you want your minion? He's iconic as a character. Yeah. Ugh, it's so annoying. I believe she's talking reality TV. We need Audrey back. I got better at digital art since you dipped. You made it. Okay, fun fact, back in the day when I like finally got thanks Quinn. When I first got emotes and started like getting all my emotes together, I commissioned someone to draw me some moo emotes. And then they ended up getting back to me. Like at first they said that it was just going to take them a long time because they were like in school or something. And I was like, no worries, like take as much time as you want. And then they ended up coming back being like, I just can't do it. And so I ended up like just never having moo emotes. But I do still want them. I had like a whole list of like emotes that I wanted. But yeah. How much were you paying for the emotes? I don't remember. She wasn't very expensive. Hey. Be nice. Those are very little barks, at least. They're not very loud. At least they're not very loud. Watch BB19 as an episode watcher only. I didn't know how much we hated Jason and Alex until I got more into the community. They were my faves because Jason's my dad's name and Alex my brother's name. Yeah, I need to watch 19. But I feel like I gotta watch 18 if I'm like, I feel like nobody talks about 18. But I feel like I need to watch 18 to see Paul's first season before I watch 19 for him as a returner. I was talking to Quinn about this because obviously there's a lot of speculation. I'm gonna need everyone to lock in on Big Brother. Okay, everyone here, because I'm not like a Big Brother commentator, but I would like to talk about Big Brother this season. Just a little bit. So I would like everyone, it comes out on July 9th. I'm giving everyone the heads up that July 9th, new season of Big Brother. Highly recommend everyone watch so that you know what I'm talking about when I want to get on my soapbox about things. But yeah, it's a fun show. I like it a lot. Obviously Quinn was on it, so Quinn and Corey have great takes, but I will also be talking about it. The premiere's on the 9th, and we are going to be at the Reality Bar. And so if anyone wants to come hang out for the premiere of Big Brother 28, we will be at the Reality Bar in West Hollywood for Big Brother premiere. Fun fact, last season, I watched the feeds more than I watched the actual edited episodes. I watched feeds growing up. Like, I remember watching them with my family, obviously not like religiously. And then I didn't really watch feeds ever again until last season. I watched feeds, but it's like an interesting thing to watch feeds because then you feel like you don't need to watch the episodes. Like if you're doing feeds in addition to like social media, so I would like watch the feed and then social media would tell me like what happened and stuff. So it's like, why am I watching the like, because no offense to Big Brother and CBS, but like the episodes are a little bit like cheesily edited. And so I'm like, if I'm watching live feeds and social media clips of things that I'm missing, why am I watching the episodes? But obviously because Quinn lives with me, I will be watching the episodes and the feeds probably. So we will be pretty locked into Big Brother. I always like don't watch the episodes. Also, you guys talking about Tubi Tuesday. I hate Tubi Tuesday. I'm anti Tubi Tuesday. We will never be doing Tubi Tuesday. Yeah. Not a fan. I am Tubi Tuesday's op. I want nothing to do with it. For those of you who don't know, Tubi Tuesday is my boyfriend Quinn does a like movie club on Tuesdays where you watch movies that are on Tubi because they're free. And every week the community votes for, did you guys ever even vote for this week? They vote for what movie they're gonna watch and then they watch it and then they come back and they talk about it. I just hate Tubi Tuesday. I hate Tubi Tuesday because I think no, I'm gonna be nice. I just don't like it. And people have bad takes. No, they're not boring. I think people have bad takes on movies. I think people pick bad movies. And this is all me being like annoying in a loving way. So nobody like go back and be shady. I personally think that people have bad movie taste. And they just pick bad movies. And I'm always recommending good movies and then everyone doesn't pick them. And I'm like, why are we picking like these dumbass movies sometimes? And so then I take it very personally. And I think it's funny to be anti Tubi Tuesday now. So now I do not engage in Tubi Tuesday because I get like extra annoyed. Like now that he lives with me too, I'm like extra anti Tubi Tuesday because there was like there's been a couple Tubi Tuesdays where he's like been at my house or like we were going on a trip and it like made sense to do a specific movie. I'm just like, I don't like, for example, when we are long distance, I guess it matters less now. When we were long distance, I would get so annoyed because I'd be like, we are going to watch this movie I don't want to watch. And we have very limited time to watch movies. I don't know. I like to be annoying. It's basically the bottom line. I like to be annoying and I also really like movies. And so I have my takes. I'm not like that serious about it, but when I decide that I am anti something, even as a bit, especially as a bit, I will commit to it. And so now because I have declared that I am anti Tubi Tuesday, now we have to commit to it. So is the Minion movie actually good? Yes, it is like a genuinely good movie. It's the best Minion movie that exists, and I think it's just like a really fun movie. Obviously it's like an animated movie, like you know what you're getting into, but it's so good. I'd say like 60% of the movie is like about Hollywood and like the film industry, and then the rest, the 40% is like about the monsters, and I think it's just perfect. Yeah, I do it for the lulz. I do it to be annoying. And it's my boyfriend, so I'm allowed to be annoying. This is partially my fault you haven't had the numbers on your side. I just like, I don't know. I haven't been able to participate in TV Tuesday for like 2 months, and I feel you, and I always have similar takes. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know what it is. I feel like everyone has an idea of what Tubi Tuesday should be. To me, my idea of Tubi Tuesday is like you should watch movies that like you enjoy or like are fun to watch or like whatever, and not like a film studies class type of movie. Like, and mind you, I've literally never watched a Tubi Tuesday movie, so I'm I'm literally just straight up being a hater for no reason. It's not that serious, but these are just my takes. It's like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood but for Minions. Perhaps. You're just talking shit. I'm talking shit, but my fear is that it's going to like go back to Quinn's stream and I'm going to be deemed like a bitch. But I'm not trying to be. Like, I hope, like, I think sometimes my sense of humor is kind of dry. And so like I'm joking, but I feel like somebody's feelings are going to get hurt and I'm scared and then Quinn's going to be mad. You got mad that we didn't vote that one movie? Okay, I actually was upset about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre because it felt targeted. There was no reason why the Texas Chainsaw Massacre should not have gotten picked that one week. That was the straw that broke the camel's back. Truly. Okay, guys, Texas Chainsaw Massacre was on Tubi. I said either of the Texas Chainsaw Massacres, either the new one or the whatever. I've been trying for weeks for this to get picked. It makes it all the way to the final round, and I'm like, it needs to be picked, like, because the upcoming, like, Tubi Tuesday was going to happen, and we were going to the Texas Chainsaw House and the Texas Chainsaw gas station, where they both of the filming locations, and Quinn has never seen the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So I was like, it makes perfect sense for Tubi Tuesday to be the Texas Chainsaw Massacre when we are going to the filming locations of Texas Chainsaw Massacre, because we could have filmed like a cool, like whatever, and he would have been able to talk about the filming locations of Texas Chainsaw Massacre. We would have had stories. We would have had like real life experiences. And I don't know what one, but it was bullshit, and I will stand by that. It was targeted. I know it was targeted. It felt like it was targeted against me. And that's when I said, fuck Tubi Tuesday. I'm not coming back. And like the thing about me is I am petty, and I stand 10 toes down when I decide that I like no longer fuck with something. Like, ask certain, I was about to like be really specific. Ask certain members of my family, okay? Once I decide I'm not talking to you, I never talk to you again. Okay? I'm dead serious. Yeah, Legally Blonde. Is that why Chelsea hates you? What? Chelsea loves me. Okay. Which Chelsea? I mean, I'm assuming he's talking about Chepsy. We are going to turn ourselves into a minion now. It's enough. We've chatted enough. How long have I even been streaming for? For the 47 minutes? Okay. Let me... I need to like clip my hair back, so I'm scared of getting my hair... My hair is gross already. I need to wash my hair, so if I get paint in it, whatever. Unfortunately, no bald cap. We're gonna clip the bangs back. Yeah, no, I have no bangs, which is weird. It's weird because, like, I haven't had bangs for that long. I got them at the, like, spring of 2025. So, you guys have only ever known me with bangs. Quinn's only ever known me with bangs. But I didn't used to have bangs for, like, ever. But now I feel like jump scary when I don't have them. But I didn't have them forever, and I'm like, okay. Let's open up our paint. We should probably establish. I mean, I really only want Chelsea to be talking about, unless we're talking about BB26 Chelsea, which I have yet to meet Chelsea, but she's very sweet. She's always responds to my stories. She's very nice. I know, forehead jump scare. I want to keep these on, but I'm also afraid of getting paint on them, but it's okay. I think Quinn's back. Hello. You've arrived just in time.
What's up, pretty lady?
Okay. I'm about to start.
Am I permitted to enter the stream?
Yes.
Okay, I got you the thin, skinny boys. Is this acceptable?
Yes.
Okay. Secondly, is chat up to date on the price of paper towels?
I don't know. Yeah, paper towels are really expensive. I usually get like a 2-pack, honestly, because I don't really go through them super fast.
This was a great deal. So we did not get ripped off at all. This was like, I think, Shh, Martha. Okay, shh. I know, it's crazy, huh? We live in an apartment. Shh, it's okay.
Martha
yeah,
cannot come to terms with the fact that
these were like $4. Every other paper towel in a 6-pack was easily $20. I like couldn't believe it.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, I know toilet paper is really expensive too. Oh no. I'm praying this comes off. I don't think Amber is still in my chat, but like, I'm going to her house tomorrow briefly. And if I show up with a yellow face.
Yeah, tomorrow's date night, pretty lady.
But yeah, toilet paper is expensive, but like, I don't go through toilet paper super fast because I live by myself. But now I live with a man. I have no real plan here. I don't know if I should have like a plan of attack. I do want a bidet. I would love to get a bidet. I got face painting face brushes. I know, we need to, but just have not. I really hope this doesn't like break me out. Why is this like the... There we go. I need to like... I feel like... Okay. Maybe we don't go like too near my eyes because I need to paint the eyeballs. Of course, I would be honored if someone painted me as a minion. Also, if you guys are, we were talking about Big Brother, but America from Big Brother 25, she sent us some of her stan mail, and I really want to open it. And so I might have to open it dressed as a minion, but I think that would be kind of funny to film like a TikTok. Like, just for no reason. Martha, what do you think? Look. Can she see yellow? I'm so itchy. I feel like I can't touch my face after this. I feel like I need like powder. Oh fuck. I needed to put on my outfit. I have a yellow shirt. Okay. Let's try to put this on. Does Martha think Quinn's kind of sus? No, she's obsessed with him. It's annoying. Quinn! I need help. He's in the bathroom. No! Okay. This makes everything so much worse. Okay. We need to try and... I don't like that the black is showing. I should have taken it off, but this looks like a very see-through shirt. Ugh. Putting it on top of layers. Okay. I'm already overstimulated. I think I'm a giant banana. I'm a minion. Yeah, everything's overstimulating me. Well, because I also have like layers on because I didn't want to like change. Okay. All right. Let's walk back in. Okay. I need smaller brush. I feel like I should play music in the background. Jason. Okay. Soak up some of this ADHD medication. Do your ADHD meds help you with being overstimulated or more? I didn't take it today. They being overstimulated. I don't know. Like if I'm actively working on something, I'd say they help. The problem is like yesterday I had like tasks to get done, like editing. I had to finish 2 galleries. And then when I finished them and had nothing else to do, then I started getting like kind of antsy, like anxious. So it's kind of like depends. Like while I'm actively locked in, they're very helpful. But then if I don't have something to do, I'm like suddenly freaking out. Okay. I don't have like a mirror. Everyone just like pray that this does not give me pimples. I finally kind of cleared my face up. I do have the OBS preview, but it's like I'm kind of moved to the side. Like I'm tilted to the side. I need powder. I need Quinn to get me powder. But he's in the bathroom. Because if I could like powder this down, it would feel a lot better. I feel like Minion drag makeup could kind of be quite the experience. What happened? Going out into public to any place like that is always an experience. Post office, DMV. I'm gonna have to go to the DMV because I have to do my registration. I kind of want to do like to a certain degree like a yassified minion because I kind of want to do like some eye makeup. Oh, maybe I'll do like because Bob has like a green and a brown eye. I could do like or a green and a blue eye. I could do like blue eyeshadow and then a green eyeshadow. It just feels so quiet in here. Yellow and white are mixing together. We have to do the goggles, so it'll be okay. Some lady was fighting with the people behind the glass because they wouldn't give her a P.O. box. Oh god. Great. Anybody who needs a gun immediately? Red flag. Something about me that you guys may or may not know is that I'm like the ultimate perfectionist. I don't like doing anything if I'm not good at it. And so in my mind that extends to this, and so I'm like, obviously I'm gonna be good at this and it's gonna look good. So I will crash out. I tried to play music and it won't for whatever reason, but I am like feeling the silence. Quinn is singing. Yeah, thanks, Lovey. I need you to be down in the bathroom so you can help me, though. I need powder. And paper towels. Yeah, you can. I wanted to find like copyright free. Oh, there is one copyright free Minion song. Let me play it. It's kind of unhinged. Kind of sounds like Christmas music. Just wait. Can't hear it? Oh my god. Wait, hold on. Let me fix that. Can you hear it now? What? Oh, okay, fine. I didn't realize like half my face is gone.
Yellow bodies, tiny size, always laughing, full of surprise,
I need
chasing dreams
paper towel.
across the skies with a twinkle in their eyes.
I also need
the sound, joy and chaos
powder.
all around on this silly happy ground. Adventures waiting to be found. Soaring high, a giddy flight, filled with mischief, pure delight. Every moment shining bright.
I think I might have to get it. I don't know how to explain it. Yeah.
Spinning wildly all about. No more fear, no more doubt. Let the happy feelings out.
I'm gonna grab
To outer space. Always ready for the chase with a smile.
powder. I'll be back. You're not big.
Setting their own joyful pace.
Okay, perfect. What is up? Shot. We are here. Alright. Let me tell you. If you're in the Western Hollywood space, we're going to a watch party, okay? All things Big Brother. And if you say what's up, I will have a friendship bracelet for you. What's up, Rachel? How are you? You're so lightning quick. Oh, that's fair. I tweeted something today that I think is hilarious. If anyone did the flat Stanley thing while in school.
You can sit if you want to grab that chair.
If anyone did flat Stanley in school, I'm not kidding. I said mine to a war zone. Mine was in the Iraq war. That's not a joke. That's just the truth. I think that that's it. That's a unique perspective to the experiment. They know what talking about.
Every moment shining bright. Minions taking flight.
I have some. Probably a lot. You can make them while I'm doing this.
I was gonna I think, but
Oh. You don't want to hang out?
I'm gonna be on the street. I like watching
What are you gonna work on?
my Ireland road trip.
You should just make friendship bracelets. Gosh, people are lighting off fireworks. I'm powdering my face so that I feel less gross. But I also feel like it might make it not blend as well. Since I have to do the goggles. Spooky. On the camera, it looks really good. When I went into our bathroom, it's streaky as hell. But you know what? As long as it looks good on camera, right? Like, who cares? You gotta have a voice change. Oh, that's good. I don't know. Nicole and I have to paint ourselves white for the show we're in right now. Yeah. For Adam's Family. Did everyone like that Minion copyright free song? Hopefully it's copyright free and I don't just get smacked down. Where the hell did my face paint go? Oh, there's. Okay. Wait, Lavi?
Yeah, what's up?
Oh, you're closer than I thought you were in the room.
Up,
Could you grab me a paper towel? Or, sorry, not a paper towel. Paper plate.
oh.
We have little ones. Because I need to mix white and black for the goggles. I reported it? Reported what? What happened?
Catch.
Oh, you reported the song. Thanks. One thing about me, I like to collect, or I like to get a bunch of Halloween paper plates so that I have them year round. So whenever it comes out, you know. Okay. We need a good chunk of white paint. Got it. I was trying to play my usual, but it just says connecting, and I don't know why. Like, connecting to what? I don't want to take a risk, because if this gets muted, I'm going to be sad. Okay. Now we need a little bit of black paint. For the goggles. Les buddies. Well, the section does, though. Since the BB thing isn't until like 8, go to the Hollywood Cemetery first. Oh, you just reminded me. I wanted to buy tickets to the Pearl showing at the Hollywood Forever Cemetery, and I told my friends that I would buy them tickets, and I have not. Hopefully it's not sold out. Okay. This is where we're getting scary, okay? This is where we need to lock the fuck in. I feel like I use my eyebrows as like the beginning of the goggles. So we'll start there. Sorry if it's quiet. I'm really focusing. Just realized an issue. Their goggles like touch. There's no like middle part. That means I have to make them so thick. Oh no. I'm so scared. I'm so stressed. Les bodies. Okay, now we gotta like figure out. Okay, so if this is the center, then we gotta make it. Okay. Okay, we're cooking! Guys, we're cooking. We're cooking.
Let's go, girls.
Typella, thank you so much. I will happily draw you as a minion once I am done making myself a minion. I feel like it's more fun to draw people as minions while I'm a minion. Okay. Breathe. Everyone stay calm. Nobody panic. Nobody panic. You could hear a pin drop in here. How do you think you're gonna feel when you have to shave your head? It's crazy. Wait, Adam, did you say that you're going to the premiere? If so, do you have a request for a friendship bracelet? We're gonna make friendship bracelets. Okay. What is Travel Town?
Martha, chill. Martha. Hey, calm down. Hey. No. No.
It's not terrible. You want to do headshots at a train museum? Hi, Val. If you haven't been here in a while, this is a hell of a stream to come back to. Turning myself into a minion. Ugh. That one got a little funky. Okay. Hello, Word. Welcome in. I apologize for the silence. I am locked the fuck in on this. I was yapping before, but now this is really serious business. Okay? Very, very serious. Has everyone seen every other Minion movie? If so, what are your thoughts? Quinn was saying I should rank them, like a tier ranking. We literally just watched all of them, except for maybe Despicable Me 4. I don't know that we watched that one. And they all blend together. So I don't know that I could, like, really rank them. I'd have to, like, look up a synopsis and then be able to. The Rise of Gru, I liked The Rise of Gru. Do we feel like the goggles are good? They're not perfect circles, but, like, it's the same animation company. Illumination. I don't think it's the same universe. Unless there could be a crossover. I have no idea. Do we feel good about this? Do we move on? I need like the straps. I've seen Despicable Me. Okay, but Despicable Me counts as a Minion movie. Now we'll just do black. Okay.
No. Martha, chill.
Moo moo. Quiet. Did I scare you? Why are you staring at me like that? Are you scared of me? Are you scared of my face? Puppy, I can't have you getting into face paint. You gotta stay down. I feel like a lot of the movies are a ripoff of The Incredibles. Minions? They're nothing like The Incredibles. They're not even superhero movies. Okay. Honestly, kind of killing it. Do I try to do like a black outline, or is that like, are we getting too crazy? We're gonna give it a shot. It's kind of like blending, but it's okay. If this stains my face, I'm gonna be really sad about it. I'm not gonna lie, you look great, but you also look like the Hamburglar. Interesting. It's the hair, it's gotta go. Did not get a bald cap, unfortunately. Should have committed. Okay. Thanks, Christine. I appreciate that. Okay. All right. I'm not even gonna try and do an outline on the inside. This is just what we're working with here. Okay. What is next? Can't be it. Martha, shush. Now we gotta kind of pat it. Powder. To lock it in. It really does look like just like a superhero mask. Now what? I want to do my eyes. Bob has blue and green eyes? Or is it green and brown? I want to do blue and green, though. I guess I could just make up my own Minion, right? I also have Minion chapstick. I forgot to tell you, when you were in Burbank recently, there's a hobby shop that has die-cast VW buses. Was that playing? Was that playing music this whole time? Just random music? Oh no. Why couldn't I hear that? I have no idea what that was just playing this whole time. Apologies for if that was random music. I can't hear music, but it looks like it was playing. Okay. I'm so confused. Okay, let's see. I like don't want to use my normal eyeshadow brush, but also like don't really have another option. I might have to go get a new eyeshadow brush tomorrow. I thought there was no music this whole time. I'm kind of sad about that because I have no idea what it was that was playing. Probably gonna get copyrighted. Okay. Okay. This could make or break the look is the problem here. But I feel like I have to do something with the eyes. I look, you know, dead inside. We gotta breathe. Everyone, nobody panic. We're gonna try and do, I wanna do a blue eye and a green eye. Martha, shush. It's all make Haley panic. Adam, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. I appreciate you. It's amazing how much... What the heck? Niners, thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs. What the hell? That's so nice. Thank you. What the heck? I'll draw you guys as minions too when I'm done with this. Sorry, I'm kind of locked in, but that's so nice. What the heck? It's amazing how much better this all looks on camera than it does in person. In person, it is so streaky and gross. Okay, we did some blue. Now let's do some green on the other side. I don't know what the green is as pigmented. Skeletons and shivers down your spine. Subscribing for 12 months. Your soul, seal your doom tonight. We're just getting a little bit crazy here, but it's okay. Sorry. I still don't know how to turn that off. Okay, let's do... I want some blue sparklies. On the inner corner. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's beautiful. Part of the reason I wanted to do this is because I never used this colorful eyeshadow. I bought it for our like lamb look when we went to Horror Nights in Ireland last year. Ew. That looks disgusting. Beautiful. Okay, okay, okay. Now we're gonna do... Let me grab... I want to use a different eyeliner because I want to use my like day-to-day eyeliner.
You look beautiful.
Okay. I want to do some eyeliner. Because it wouldn't be like a Haley Minion without like some actual cutie eye makeup. Okay. Who's lurking? Enjoy your lurk. No, we just have like a beautiful eye look on my Minion. Why are those eyes pretty? Kind of like them. Okay. Let's do a little bit of mascara.
You look so cool. I like it.
The eyes are so pretty.
You crushed it, you know? Here, let me put you back on my phone so you get a free extra viewer. And then if you're interested, can I hang out with you?
Yes. need to draw people after I'm done with this. What else do I need for like a minion look?
Ooh, I can grab you a banana.
I'm just trying to figure out like, is there anything else? I feel like minions are so straightforward.
Ugh.
Why does my hair look blue? Thanks, Jason. If I do like a... minion contour. Minions need to have, you know, nice bone structure.
Oh yeah. Have you talked much about the Minion movie that we just watched?
Yeah, I talked about it when you left, about how it's my favorite one. Talked about James, how he's an icon. It really added a lot to the look. Yeah. I've been so locked in, I haven't been talking much.
That's fair, that's fair. Let's fill some of the space then. I'm gonna take the not so brave stance. I'm gonna speak what my eyes observed. James and Henry are in love.
We can't spoil though. I gave myself like too much of a nose for my minions don't have noses. Yeah, there is definitely like a gay subplot in this upcoming or in this new Minions movie. There's also like a march for women's rights, so it's kind of woke.
Yeah, this movie is pretty woke. As are, I feel like, most Minions, you know?
Guys, I killed that.
Can you give the people a below? Or I'll get out of your shot.
I feel like I need to hear a minion say it.
Ba-boy.
Ba-boy. Hello. Christine, that's so iconic. I said there's a gay minion subplot. You said, really? I'll take my daughter to it. I like how that
Hey, Martha.
made your decision for you.
Martha, no
We love
bar.
it.
We talk about this.
Okay, let me put everything away. Why am I feeling myself?
I like this. Can we... Haley and I are set to record a podcast. And I'm like begging for her to do it in Minions makeup, and we don't acknowledge it. Like, I think that would be so funny. If not, we're putting filming back a couple of days. It's like, you know, babe, help me out.
Oh boy. Is that a Call of Duty ghost minion? I don't know what it is. It's like a minion or a emo minion.
Yeah.
Universal released this like line of emo minion merch for like no reason.
And I got it for Haley today, and I'm so sad because selfishly, when I bought her stuff, I was like, oh, I've wanted the black Minion shirt since the first time I visited our now home, but at the time it was your house. I was like, man, I really want this Minion shirt, but I won't get it. And then that was the one merch item that they no longer carried, and so I left the store heartbroken, but excited nonetheless to surprise my Pookie.
Okay, I think it's minion drawing time. I don't want to move too much. Could you grab me paper?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's right here, but I'm like terrified of bending over, like bumping anything with this. I don't even want to hold that because I feel like I'm covered in like face paint.
Okay, you can't eat this guy. Be gentle. Okay. Look at the paper.
Paper.
Where's the paper?
Right there.
What?
Hi, Amber. Do you love my Minion makeup? There's a chance that it won't come off and I'll be seeing you tomorrow like this, you know.
Oh, I'm so excited. P-A-R-T-Y, parties on our side. We like to party, the party's over at Amber's.
I am mogging all the other minions. You know, I'm really giving minion maxing.
Yeah, can you give the people the Rizzler? Wait. Let me get out of your shot. Go.
I don't even know how to do it.
Okay, watch, ready? Suck your cheeks in. Jawline out. And then... Okay, go.
Did I do it?
Did she do it? Chat, was that good?
I feel like I need a surface.
Yeah.
And like, mind you, the desk I have in front of me, not an option as a surface.
Yeah, man. Un momento. Ba 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 ba.
Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba.
You just need like a little box to put on.
I just need like, I don't know what I need. I just need like something. Wait, can I maybe? I truly don't know.
I was gonna grab this box.
I need like a binder,
A binder?
a clipboard.
I might actually have a binder for you. Hold on.
Thank you, Tom. I'm trying to get some kind of surface to draw you guys as minions. I will need help though. I feel like I need to have like a minion like menu. Like I need to know if you like have one eye or two eyes. If you're like a tall minion or a short minion. Oh, thank you.
Yes, that is my Big Brother binder.
There's secrets in here.
It has all my casting stuff. This is my last minute. Start with my name. My name is Quinn, but you can call me Quindolin, Quinnet, Quinston, Quinstefani, the Maroon Baboon, El Gato, Sewer Cat, Quinny if you're feeling flirty, Quinstopher, Quintanamo, the Missing Link, Revenant, and Jetpack. Why Big Brother? Huge fan, ready for an extraordinary experience, and age-wise, it's perfect for my strategy, coming off naive. Sometimes going the extra mile means missing your exit, and that weaponizing competence is far less endearing every year after turning 25. Auntie
I feel like I need
twin twist. Do you want to start with a pen or a pencil?
I don't know if I have a pencil.
I have a pencil. You just give me the orders, little lady.
Who am I? Okay, Monkey. We're starting. Is Monkey here?
Grab your pencil.
Thanks. I feel like I need to look at a minion. Minion?
I got you Minion yellow.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Monkey, okay. I have a few questions for you, Monkey. Starting with the first question. Do you identify more with a one-eyed minion or a two-eyed minion? This is like a minion personality quiz. One eye, okay. One-eyed minion. Okay, second question. Are you more of like a short and stout minion or like a tall minion? Hi, Nicole. Short and thick. Got it. Would you say you're thick with two C's? Okay. Final question. Give me like a vibe or like a hobby. We need something that speaks to you. What is like your identifying quality? Would you like your minion to be holding something? What makes your minion a monkey minion, you know? Or like a specific article of clothing. We're doing minion commissions over here. Music notes, got it. I heard this is the best Minion movie of all time. Correct. It is really good. Like, it's just like an objectively good movie. Okay. Now I'm going to draw the monkey minion. Let's see. I gotta reference a minion, you know. I feel so much pressure right now. We're starting with the eyeball and the goggle. Fortunately, you guys cannot see me draw this, so it's going to be like a character where it gets revealed at the end. Make me ugly, though. There's no such thing as an ugly minion, you know? I drew this. Okay, hold on. That was way too big. Okay. Hold on. That was gonna be like a whole page. Okay. Keep doing things on stream where I'm just like locking in and not talking. Which is not great stream material. I do apologize. But like I said before, I am a perfectionist, so if I don't like this minion, I am going to crash out, you know? They build suspense. Perfect. You said thick, so let me... I feel like this minion needs like birthing hips, you know? Don't know what minion feet look like. Okay, feminine hips. Hi, Evil. Welcome into the minion stream. Okay. You need little overall straps. Okay. What kind of teeth do I want? What kind of mouth? You said ugly. We're gonna give you some weird teeth. Thank you, Spooky. I thought you had liver failure for a second. Nope, just a minion. You don't like the minion? I think I kind of killed it. Okay. We're making progress. We're making progress here.
You are watching a master at work.
Thank you so much, monkey. What is like the minion font? So I'll just do it like scratchy.
It's real, like, kind of fat letters, not a lot of harsh angles. Looks like this.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do like a scratchy. Okay, now I gotta color it. Hopefully this works. Where'd the yellow go? There it is. Okay. This took me, I was expecting this to be like this is gonna be like a rough kind of doodly guy because otherwise it'd be kind of hard to color in fully. Okay. Those are pants. Okay, anything else yellow? No. We need black. Right? Can you believe Taylor Swift got married at MSG? Dude, I think it's tacky. I don't understand. We were talking about this earlier because I'm like, you could get married literally anywhere else in the whole entire world. Like, you have unlimited money. Like, why are you getting married at MSG? Because, like, people are like, oh, well, it's like security, whatever. I'm like, you could go get married at some like remote venue and hire infinite security. Like, you do not have to get married at MSG and like shut the whole city down. I can only imagine what a nightmare it is around there. I heard the I thought you were gonna say the whole budget was 160K, and I was like, no way. Just the NYPD budget? That's crazy. Also, I think it's so random that Adam Sandler officiated it. Like, I didn't know she fucked with Adam Sandler like that. Like, are they like friends, or do we think that just like they're just big fans? I know, puppy. Martha's barking at fireworks. Okay, we need blue for the overalls. The colors in this room make it very, very hard. It's taking me so much longer than I had envisioned. These bigger tips. One of my friends thought MSG was a cover up that she was getting married at the castle. Yeah, a lot of people thought that it was a cover up. I didn't really understand like what was happening. There were so many different stories. So I saw a tweet that was like Erica Kirk arriving, and I'm like, there's no way. Dear God, my body's flopping around. I don't celebrate the 4th of July. I haven't since 2020 for moral reasons. However, Amber invited me to her house, so we are gonna stop in for a little bit. But yeah, it is technically our like month anniversary, which we like to celebrate. So we will be doing a date night. After we stop in and say hi.
Martha, chill. It's okay. Martha. Martha.
Hello.
Okay, it's okay.
Yeah, I'm like very anti 4th of July. Nicole says hi.
What's up, Nicole?
I think it's like very hypocritical when people post things and they're like, when you see me like celebrating and whatever, just know it's like not in a Republican way. And I'm like, yeah, but you're still like participating in like when people are like dressed up in like head to toe American flag shit, and they're like, but no, I don't support the country. I'm like, but you just do it because it's convenient. You don't want to be left out. It's like how we stand on things, maybe. Okay, we're on the outline, so we're almost finished. No, literally, I'm like, I think it's like weird to publicly be like, I don't agree with it, and so, but then like celebrate because you're, like, how do I explain it? It's like you're still like getting to, I don't know, I just think it's dumb. Like you want to make sure people don't judge you, but you still are gonna like participate because it's convenient and fun for you. Almost done. It's taking me so much longer than I anticipated. Yeah, exactly. I just like, I hope that one day there is something to celebrate. As of right now, not much.
Goodbye, everyone. I'll remember you all in therapy.
Thank you so much for playing that sound with your bits. I appreciate you. I always forget I have those because like a lot of people don't use them, and so they scare me every time. Yeah, hopefully. One day, because I have like a bomb ass 4th of July Buc-ee's shirt that my mom got me, and I'd love to like wear it someday. Not now though. Okay, I did just remember my camera is flipped. So it's gonna be flipped, but
Oh my god, it's so good.
you like it?
It's so good.
Monkey, here's your minion. Like it doesn't look as good on camera. There's your minion. And I can mail it to you. If you would like to DM me on Discord. I gotta erase pencil marks. That took so long. Truly. This is so long. For no reason. Okay. Why are you not a tattoo artist? I draw one minion, and now I should be a tattoo artist. I tried to give you some thick hips, as requested. Put that down there. Whew. Okay. Can you turn on the air? It's hot as shit in here.
Oh, interesting. Welcome.
I have tattooed myself before with a machine, with a, not a machine gun, with a tattoo machine. With a tattoo gun.
Okay. I'd chill with you guys.
Please.
I have no idea if that's what the people want. If you
Well,
want me to leave, you tell me.
the people would like someone to speak, and I'm too locked in.
I just was not sure.
God, there's so many fireworks. I do have a request.
Yeah, what's up?
Could you give me a juice box?
Yeah. In a lot of ways, I am your waiter in life.
Okay, see, he says that he loves to do things for me, and I'm feeling the resentment growing daily. I feel it. A waiter. Okay, who else am I drawing? I know Tired Fella donated. Tired Fella, tell me your thoughts on your minion. Nude minion. Okay, he's gonna be naked. One eye or two?
Oh, you can do this.
Thank you.
Communicate that he's nude.
Can you put that right there? Don't show them yet. How do I like...
Let's go, girls.
Tom, thank you so much. Okay, wait. So I want him to be like looking back at it, you know? But I don't know how to draw that.
How do you articulate that? I feel like that's gonna have to be jelly bean shaped if you do a jelly bean like this.
Hold on.
And then you add the goggle like on the side of the jelly bean.
Okay. I need to go back to chat because I did not see what you were saying, Turtle. No, I'm gonna do ass. We're not doing full frontal.
You wanted to see Minion dong?
2 eyes.
You could do it from the front, but he's holding a big banana where his privates would be. Maybe that's a way to do that.
Kevin the Minion hair.
Oh, okay.
Kevin hair. I have to look that up. I do not know. Okay. I feel like I have enough information. Okay. Oof. We gotta lock in.
My phone.
Minion fanfiction. Do we think that exists?
Oh, 100%.
Of course it exists, but like, in what quantity do you think like how prevalent do you think Minion fanfiction is?
There's probably less.
Do you think it's like, yeah, of course everything exists and there's like a few, or like do you think this is like a sub genre of people that like really love?
I'm willing to bet there's a big like audience for it, you know. Okay. Let me tell you, while she writes this, let me tell you the pain of my life, chat, okay? I have a terrible banking service, okay? And I'm trying to log in to the mobile app. But it's not as simple as like, oh, you forgot your username and like, you know, you can like do the two-factor authentication to reset your password. You can't do that. You have to go through their app. And so then they're like, give us your private information. I submit my private information, and then they are putting a message on my screen saying, sorry, we can't authenticate that. And I'm like, what are you I just gave you all the necessary information, and it's not working. It's like, I can't reset the password, I can't reset the username, because they won't even let me prove that I'm myself. And then today, they thought that I was committing fraud. I text back, I send back to the automated message. I'm like, hey, I'm not committing fraud. This is me. I am purchasing these things. And they go, okay, cool. Phew, we thought someone was like committing fraud on your account. Keep going, keep doing your thing. And I'm like, okay, cool. Then I swipe my card again, and then it gets declined, and then I get the text, and they're like, yo, someone's committing fraud on your account. And I'm like, hey, me again. Same exact purchase that 2 seconds ago I said was not fraud. Just letting you know, still not fraud. And they go, that's awesome. Thank you so much. Continue. I swipe. It says it's fraud. I call in. I give an absurd amount of information over the phone to the point where Haley looks at me and she's like, you're going to get hacked. And I'm like, I understand why you think I'm getting hacked. I've used this bank since I was like 17.
Well, because the reason I thought I was like nervous was because we're standing there and I watched him Google like the number. Like you like Googled, went on the website, pulled it up, and called it. And so in my head, I'm like, there is a world in which you have gotten the incorrect number, right? Like it's not like it's not a 0% chance. And so I'm like watching, and they're like, "What's your full social security number?" And I'm like, "That's crazy."
No, it is crazy.
And then they're like asking for like all of this information, and I'm like, "That's insane."
I have like done the exact same thing that you witnessed today since I was 17, and that's why I looked at you and I was like, "No, I know where you're coming from. This shit is real." Like, I'm on the phone. And I say, yeah, I'm swiping my card, and you guys are saying that it's fraud. Like, I'm telling you it's not. And they go, oh, yeah, look, we have it here. Let me clear that. There you go. I swipe, and then it still commits fraud. I'm on the phone with them, and it's saying that it's fraud. And I was like, hey, can you turn that off? They go, yeah, we'll turn it off real quick. Okay, you should be good. And then they want to hang up, and I'm like, no, you're going to wait in line with me. Whatever. We get through it, swipe my card, it still comes up, and they go, man, that's crazy. You're going to have to give it 10 minutes to be able to do whatever. And I'm like, what? And they're like, yeah. You're going to have to wait 10 minutes for it to activate. So make sure you call back. And then I ask, I'm like, oh, let me, like, whatever, get your direct number. And I'm like, or I asked for their direct line, to which they lie to my face and say they don't have a direct line. If you work in any job, you have a direct line. Like, that's not how that works. Especially if you are like a call service, whatever, they have the ability to dial out and they can call people. There is a number that comes up when they do that. Like, they have an assigned number. and then they say, yeah, wait 10 to 15 minutes, 10 minutes minimum. But if you call in 15 minutes, I'm not going to be here. And I'm like, that's great. I love that I'm going to have to be put on hold for another 10 minutes, like whatever. We do whatever. I call back. And they go, oh, the problem is that, like, your, like, limit, like, whatever, is being messed up. And I share with them, I was like, hey, the last person I talked to, they speculated that that might be an issue. They clicked whatever combination of buttons and it didn't work. And they go, no, like, let me update your limit. Okay, that should work. We were in line for like 20 minutes, and so I was like, whatever. I said, hey, we're going to be in line for a while. Is there a direct line that I can call? She tells me no, but to like request her. So I'm like, okay. Waiting. I call the number back right before we're about to get called. Get this. Everyone in that building is now off work. And they've gone home for the weekend. Tomorrow's the 4th of July. So they have that day off as well. And then it's the weekend. And then it still gets declined for fraud. So we waited in line for 30 minutes for no reason. It was truly unbelievable. Let me read what chat said.
The problem is he has like a tiny ass like military bank.
Yeah, this is like a...
Which we need to
federal
just get
credit union.
him. I have like Wells Fargo. Like you need something more big time.
Which I agree, but in the moment I was like, I don't know what to tell you. This is our lives. You did a great job on the perspective on this. You were such an artist.
It looks like it's like missing something, but I think it's just because the Minion that doesn't have, you know, overalls. It's kind of like their whole thing.
What's really funny is I do know a like CFO of of Cobalt Banking in Omaha, Nebraska. I like know the CFO, and I'm like, and they are a massive, gigantic,
oh no,
Big Brother fan. I'll get that for you, my lady. And so I'm like, do I bank through Cobalt Banking?
I've never even heard of that though.
Because
like that's
it's
still
like
a small bank.
It's a runoff of like Chase or whatever.
Yeah, but then.
But I'm like, is this the solution where then I would have ties to the CFO? And when I tell you, she would be a scary boss to have. So I like the idea of being like, hey, I know this person. What's going on with my account? And then I feel like that would put the fear of God in them.
I think you just need a major corporation. Because they're like, when you have a bank as big as Wells Fargo, it's like the option of it not working, that's not an option. Like, they'll make it work.
I prefer credit unions. That's what they come with. I prefer
yeah, and then like you can like
yeah.
go in too if you need to. It's like easier.
Yeah, that's the thing is like I'm trying to like what ended up happening is Haley just made the purchase, and so then I'm like, okay, I need to send her money, right, to pay her back, obviously. And then it's like, I don't know, I don't have Zelle on my phone because my Federal Credit Union app does not work. I'm trying to log in to the app, and it's legitimately impossible. And so it's like
yeah,
really
that's the other thing with like his tiny ass bank is like we have to pay bills, and it's like, well, how do you pay bills if you can't sell something? Like, it's nearly impossible.
Yeah, and so today was like really frustrating, and it's like working with customer service is pretty much a guarantee to like ruin your day. But when there's like an extra element of like there's money involved and things like that, it is like I could PayPal you. I guess.
But PayPal also, like, the problem with these like things like Venmo or PayPal is in order to transfer it, sometimes there's like a fee.
Yeah, it's like if you don't want the fee on Venmo, it's like a 3 business day wait, and I don't think that you have 3 business days, right?
I don't know.
Of like what you needed that allocated money for. But yeah, it was just like really frustrating. And then for me to like, they told me it, call back in if it doesn't work, whatever. And then when I call in, they're closed. It's like, that to me is crazy. And I want to leave like a Google review, and I don't know which one to drop it. And so I'm like, do I drop 3 Google reviews of 1 star? Like, I feel like I qualify to call in and be like, hey, I tried to pay my rent, and straight up, like, they wouldn't give me my money, like, that's crazy, but it's a bank, and they, due to the way our system is set up, yeah. And so what's crazy is I've used Zelle in the past, and so I thought it was just an app. But that is not the case. You have to go through your credit union, or at least I do. And so that's frustrating. I dog sat for one of my like fraternity brothers. Like he graduated like a decade after I did, and he was like, I'm looking for dog sitters. I offered to do it free, and then he was like, absolutely not, and sent me $500. I looked at that. I was like, that's crazy that he insisted on paying me that. This is so good.
I feel like he needs a tattoo.
I took his dogs out on a walk, and somehow they got out of their like leash. Like, it was incredible. The dog just went like this, and all of a sudden it just was off of their neck, and I was like paralyzed with fear as this like crazy dog that I'm watching is looking at me like, oh my god, I have freedom, what do I do? And I was like, everyone remain calm. All right, I'm gonna come over here. And I slowly picked her up and put the like leash back on. I was like, holy crap, that was scary. And I have it on video of like, it like clips through. It was like a backroom situation. Yeah, if I open a new bank, am I like just withdrawing everything out of like my current account? Like, I guess I've never done that before.
Yeah, I think so.
It's also the added factor of the fact that my chip doesn't work. And the first person I talked to on the phone today, oh, go ahead.
We're ready.
Martha.
We're ready for reveal.
Woo! Woo! Yeah! Ow! Yeah! Ow!
Nikki Minion.
Ow! That is so good. Yeah, the first person that I called, they were like, no, we never get calls about the chip not reading. That's so weird. The second person I talked to, she gave it to me straight. She goes, yeah, we've been getting a lot of calls about that. You need to come in, and then we can get you the new, like, whatever card. Hi from the UK.
Hi, Hayden.
What's up?
Welcome in. Thanks, tired fella. I think you were.
Huh?
You were howling, right?
Yeah.
You just howled.
I've been trying to get Martha to howl.
She howls, but she only howls if she thinks we're not here to hear it. Like, she'll howl,
if she's missing us.
yeah, like, when I put her in the crate, like, sometimes, if I, like, have a camera on her, which I sometimes do, or if I'm, like, outside my apartment, I can hear her, she'll, like, howl. But other than that, I've never heard her howl in person. But she's a hound dog, so I kind of would like to. Okay.
The other day we forgot to put her in the crate. And Martha is the type of dog, and my pug Ruby is like this, where she's gonna get into stuff. Like Ruby is guaranteed. Like she will eat the garbage for fun. And Martha has that
The
mischievous
problem with
energy about
Martha
her.
is that it's not a guarantee, which I think is worse because it's like she'll let you like let your guard down.
Mhm.
Because like sometimes like I'll leave like I'll make dinner, leave it somewhere she can get it and be like don't touch it and go grab like a drink or something and then come back and she didn't touch it. So she like will be good and she won't like I'm a messy person. So like there's stuff around my house and she won't touch it. Like she won't get into things, but then every so often she will and it's a disaster. Like I had to take her to the emergency vet because
Oh my god, this was crazy.
she randomly broke into I like started a vitamin like regimen. Like I was like I'm gonna be healthy. I started like vitamins, so I had like a pill container like daily with I also, if you're on TikTok, if you're a girly, there's like the Pepsid AC and like Allegra combo that's supposed to help with like basically PMSing. And so it's like I had every single day was like a Flintstone vitamin, Allegra, Pepsid, an iron pill, like fiber pills, just like a multitude of things and like a bunch of them every single day. And she just like out of nowhere, I've had pill container like obviously don't just leave pill containers around, but like she's never broken into things before. All of a sudden she breaks into it and eats them. And I'm like, you're joking. Like that's the annoying thing is like most of the time she won't and then randomly she will. I was in the bath and I was like, I don't know, I thought she was just sleeping somewhere. And then I come out and like literally my pill container's empty. I'm like, perfect.
It was the craziest combination of things for her to break into. But the last time we forgot, she slept like on the bed the entire time under the covers. Just
Yeah, we went to brunch with Chelsea and we come back and I'm like, it's hard now because before it was just me and now like he'll put her away or like I'll put her away and so I just assumed he had put her away and so I come back and she's just like under the blankets and I'm like, did nobody put her in the crate? She's just chilling here. She's probably so confused. Okay, I need to draw a couple more people. I know Tom was the other one who donated the money, but there were two people who donated 5 gifted subs, which will count. Okay, I need to be careful. I'm like getting this on me.
what happened? Oh, your face. I was like, what?
I had like an itch, and so I like lightly touched it, and it's just everywhere. Adam, would you like a minion?
Where did I put my phone? Oh, it's right there.
Goth baddie minion. Okay. I need to like think. Okay. I need to like look up a girl minion. Because girly minions don't really exist much. So let me. I'm trying to get inspired here. Are minions gendered? Yeah, the creator of the minions said that there are no girl minions because he said that he can't imagine women being that stupid. So they're all men. I'm trying to figure out a good like reference image for this. Struggling.
I feel like you just do the like middle school hair.
That's like a goth baddie. Like I'm kind of looking at that one,
Uh-huh.
but like adjusted a tiny bit.
Yeah.
I know a few stupid women. Has he met women? Monkey, that's crazy. Okay. I'm gonna try my best on the goth baddie minion. Okay. Goggle.
It's like watching LeBron James play basketball. That's truly what it feels like in this moment. I'm really feeling like I have to beg Haley to do a podcast makeup. I feel like it would be so good. Come on.
I don't even know like what this podcast is, mind you. He's just like, "Would you do a podcast with me?" And I said, "Sure." I don't even know what the topic is. Like,
It's a fun hangout. I actually got to do some research and development, but
I want to play some like good music. But it's so annoying that it gets like copywritten. What sport jersey are you wearing?
this is a soccer jersey, but
Hmm. This is hard. This is hard. really, you know, challenging me creatively. I don't know if this is particularly very good. Thank you so much, Jeff. I appreciate you. Currently drawing people as minions if you're just now tuning in. Well, I guess I'm not really drawing Adam as a minion. He had a request for a goth baddie minion. I'm not really positive if I'm delivering.
I like it. I think this is I like where we're at. How do we get it more goth?
I don't know.
Do a frown. Do a frown.
Yeah, I want just like pouty lips.
Nice. If you make the hair black, I feel like that's...
We're trying. Is this terrifying? My makeup? It's not terrifying. I also think, ooh, I'm making an artistic decision here. We're making a bold choice. I'm not gonna let you see until the decision has been made already. Okay. We're cooking. Right, right. Um, back. Welcome back. I am finishing up your minion here. I can't promise that it's anything good. But I am trying my best. Guys, I need music desperately. Wow.
Word.
Thank you.
Any questions?
That was beautiful.
Oh my god, this is so good.
Is it?
Yeah, I love creatively. I love where your head is at on this. Are you gonna do like a silver for the?
For the goggles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice, nice. It's kind of hard with the room being pink sometimes, being able to tell what things are. But still, this looks great.
My gosh, I forgot there's an episode of Love Island.
Oh yeah, we're gonna watch Love Island tonight. Interesting.
Feel like she needs. Okay, that was an interesting thing that just happened. You really, like, gave me hard mode of minions here. It's not easy. Your 6 era, like the musical? There's like one musical I don't really know like much about. Hmm. Hmm. What color will it be?
Okay.
What?
I want to sip on something. I just don't know why.
I have a Kool-Aid?
I'm gonna sit in your juice box.
You could.
Are you ever gonna drink this AMC drink?
You can drink it if you want.
Did you have intentions of drinking it?
No, probably not. Is there like a goth baddie saying?
Goth baddie saying. Goth baddie sayings. I don't know.
Does she look like a goth baddie?
Yeah, I'm getting goth baddie.
I feel like
You
she
should
needs...
write, oh my gosh, I love My Chemical Romance.
I feel like I want something like... Hello. I don't know what else to do. Minions are pretty basic.
I feel like minion right now.
There really, like, isn't that much to them.
Who knows what more you could do, honestly.
I'm giving her tattoos on her arms, which are just black squiggles. I feel like she needs a piercing. Or maybe just like a mole. Banana. Okay, she can say that.
It's truly, like, what the heck? It's a professional.
Okay, ready?
Boom.
Goth baddie minion. I made an artistic choice. That she's purple because I feel like the purple minions are the spooky minions. It's not like the best, you know, but that was a tough choice here. Okay. We have 2 more minions. We've got Niners. What would you like your minion to be? And we've got Tom.
Rock your body. Body.
My head hurts.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I can give it to you at the premiere.
Ooh, Zooey mama. Rock your body. Body.
Okay. Then let's do Tom first. Then I can draw a minion. Draw you as a minion.
Hell yeah.
Okay, Tom, what would you like your minion to be? Would you like it to be yourself or something else? Honestly, maybe, because this is just the cheapest paint from Amazon. So who knows what it's made of?
The longer you keep it on, the longer it'll stay afterwards. We've got a date night tomorrow, post Amber's. And I don't know. I'm pretty excited.
Rock your body to the break of
Body.
day. Do to me. Talk to me, boy. In a disrespect, I don't need no harm. Talk to me, boy.
What is your stance
Gonna
on
have you naked by the end of this song.
Corbin owning that he's like an asshole versus like
I don't think that he owns it as much as you say he owns it. He rolls over quicker. Yeah, I don't think he cares. And he rolls over faster than some of the other guys, but he does defend himself. Like during movie night, like he got so upset that they were like mad at him.
Yeah. I think that like part of what makes him impenetrable to feedback is the fact that he is just like
I don't disrespect.
like he owns like he's like, yeah, I shouldn't have said that. And it's like, you know, he's not learning anything from it.
I do need to put a little bit of tanner on. I'm giving pale girl. Let's see, Tom. Do you want me to freestyle a minion?
You should give Tom a minion if he's not here.
He's
here.
He is.
Okay,
he just said that he doesn't know what he wants, so
okay.
I can freestyle a minion.
What's up? Should give just the most realistic looking eye, like middle schooler during a math test.
Ew.
In the corner of the page for the minion.
I'm trying to think of like anything that would be like a fun minion.
Maybe make Tom's into a
Did
ghost.
you hear my To Be Tuesday?
Yeah, I heard you talking shit. That was crazy.
What was your thoughts on that conversation?
Hurt people, you know?
Don't say anything, obviously.
That is awesome.
We now see we could pull an Ashley and say it. We know something y'all don't know.
yeah. She tweeted. She's like, they need to release this cast so I can stop keeping these secrets. And it's like, all right, man. I was like, okay, dude.
They had a lot of.
Frankenstein. Oh no, we already have seen zombie Minion.
I'm looking at the.
Maybe give Tom a Goomy.
Goomy. Seeing if I get inspired by anything on here, you know.
There is a Minion Shakira that looks like me. And that sounds like a joke, but it's true. And listen, at this point, the resolution is practically all pixels and you can't see anything. But back in the day, it looked crispy clean. Look up Shakira Minion.
That one?
Yeah.
It's just his curly hair doesn't look like you.
What other traits can you give to the Minion?
I want to see if I can find like his little drawings.
Rock your body. I had an idea for a like Patreon content idea.
Mm-hmm.
So we're wrapping up the World Cup, and I think that we should keep the momentum going, right?
Okay.
Would you play the Mario soccer game with me? We do the story mode once a week. We clock in for like an hour. Play. I upload the VOD of us playing, and then I can edit it down.
Yeah.
Did I watch any of the games today? No, I did not. I was in purgatory. I was in the Fort Sill Federal Credit Union purgatory today. Oh my god.
This one?
I also love that one.
Oh,
that one's funnier, but that's crazy. Oh my god, I love that one. Save that picture. I went and send that to me. That's tough. Rock your body. Yeah, Mario Strikers. I think that would be fun. We do the story mode, and then
trying to decide which one I want to draw.
what does this say? I don't know. After the Patreon exclusive girlfriend review, it's hard.
The top.
Oh yeah, that is true. I don't know if I would upload the unedited whatever, but
It's kind of easier to read here, but
no, you don't. Yeah, you don't gotta cater to me. It's your stream, it's your broadcast.
Well, I can't read it
believe how good
either.
your drawings are. You're so talented, babe.
I feel like they're not great. An autistic minion? Like,
That's crazy. You know,
why is that the suggested?
listen, here's the thing about Haley, and I've noticed this in Doodle and Chelsea. They are the meanest critics to themselves, and it's very funny.
I made no comment about myself. I don't know what to tell you.
I will compliment Haley, and within like a second, she's like, it's actually garbage and trash. And then Doodle and Chelsea are so funny.
Doodle and Chelsea are way worse
That
than
is
me.
true. That is true. That is true. It's different levels to it. But Haley is funny. It's interesting. You're not as critical of yourself, but you don't give yourself credit for things. Versus Doodle and Chelsea straight up bully each other. And
No, they don't bully each other. They bully themselves.
Like that's what I mean. It's like,
because
they
they're
bully
so
themselves.
nice to
They
each
bully
other.
themselves, and then I'm like, this is unbelievable. I'm like, guys, please.
Yeah, the things they say are crazy. When they're like both like stunning girlies, very successful. I don't understand.
Smart, nice, like, all the things that I feel like everyone aspires to be, they are accomplishing, and then they're like, I just disgusting. What did Chelsea say about wet rat? And then you were like, I can't right now. Don't start. And it was really funny.
I don't remember. Because it's constant. I don't remember what she says.
Chelsea regularly calls herself chewed up gum on the bottom of a shoe.
She does.
No, and you know what's crazy is she does have a way with words.
Mm-hmm.
And that is such
She's good at like self-deprecating humor. My problem with it is that she believes it.
Yes.
And that's where I'm like, stop. It's not funny. I don't want to do the teddy bear.
Rock your body.
Break a day. Talk to me, boy. We're drawing Tom Minion currently. And he has given me free reign, and this is the one that spoke to me. So I want to do like a weird
Sharp teeth.
I just want like weird. We watched Jaws last night.
Oh yeah, and I'm
which
pissed
Quinn had
off.
never seen Jaws.
The people of 1975 being genuinely terrified by this movie is so funny. And it was good. I thought it was shot well. It looked really good. Even like the times that they're using a fake shark, I feel like it looks pretty good. And, you know, luckily shark underwater, you know, it gives you a little bit of wiggle room, but it's not that scary. Like and there's not that many people that die either. And so the fact that like the fact that that changed the way the world like thought of the ocean and sharks as a whole is crazy. If you gave them obsession now, I think that they would have died, I think.
Yeah. It's like not a scary movie, especially because it's based in the ocean. So like unless you're waking up the next morning and getting in the ocean, what are we afraid of? Like truly, what are we doing here? This is a pretty good minion, I would say.
Oh yeah. That is very funny that Corey had similar Minion opinions as us.
I didn't really hear him. I heard him say that James was top tier.
Oh yeah. Corey called me after his stream, and we talked when I walked to Target and everything, and we instantly were locked in on our Minions opinions. A pin minion, a pin minion, a minions.
I'm trying to decide if I want to film an opening of Stan Mail dressed like this.
I think that would be awesome.
I want to take like an aesthetic cutesy picture of like what's inside of it. I can do that tomorrow when the sun's out. That way we can both post like a nice picture of the contents.
Ooh, sea snakes? Yeah, that would look awesome in the sunlight.
But I'm like, should I try to box it dressed like a minion?
Have you ever gone like shark diving or whatever?
No.
I did with my roommate. He's from Hawaii, so when I visited him, we went out, and it was so cool.
You went like in a cage?
Yeah, we were in the cage. We saw a barracuda off in the distance, and it's funny because the cage bars were wide enough that the barracuda could have gotten in. And so we were like I saw it, Jace saw it, his girlfriend saw it, and we didn't acknowledge it until we were out of the water, and I was like, did you guys see the barracuda? And they instantly were like, we would have died. But it was really fun. I think it was like $100. It was not expensive. And we were out there for like 2 hours, 3 hours.
crazy.
Do sharks like poop? Because I would have pooped my wetsuit. When you know what's even crazier? We weren't even in wetsuits. I was in a normal like swim trunks. If I had been attacked, I would have been just in the swim trunks.
That's crazy.
You would think
This
that
is
feels
giving like, was it
wetsuit.
like a Groupon activity? Like,
Yeah. What's wrong with Groupon? Huh?
it just is giving. I went skydiving off of Groupon, which is like crazy. The plane was like falling apart. And they were like, it was like on Groupon, but then they still wanted us to like pay in cash for anything. It was like crazy.
When I went skydiving, I didn't know that you could invite your friends. And
What do
so
you
I just
mean?
like drove 2 hours out into the middle of nowhere, Nebraska, and I like texted all my friends. Like I told my barber, John Selesky of John Selesky Barber Services, I told him like what I wanted written on my gravestone. I was like, hey, icon living and even better in death or something like that. And then I said like, do not allow my mom to do an open casket. Like absolutely not. I got all my affairs in order just in case I died. And then when I got there, they said, oh, you don't have any friends with you? And I was like, I didn't know that was an option. They're like, oh, yeah, it's really common for people to, like, come with their friends.
Yeah, I went with like a group.
And I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, skydive instructor, I feel like if you go skydiving all the time, you gotta just be increasing the chances of something going wrong. Right? Like,
My like childhood best friend Rachel, before she moved, there's like a drop zone, like really close to where I grew up. And she got really into skydiving. She was going like, she wasn't an instructor, but she went all the time. She like soloed all the time.
tired fella, I want to own a motorcycle so bad.
No.
But it's just like not an option for me anymore. My schmoopsy poo.
You don't want a motorcycle. Stop acting like you want one.
I want a motorcycle. I think that'd be badass. I literally, when I worked in corporate America and was just like, looking for any ounce of joy in my life, I was looking at a Honda Grom, which is just like a tiny motorcycle, but I'm 5'6", so I feel like I would have fit on it pretty well. And so I was like, oh, let me just like...
You want one because I said that.
It's so false.
You can't have one.
We had talked about this. I also loved the idea of just wearing like a badass leather jacket.
I feel like I've talked about this on stream before. That is my, like, I don't have a lot of deal breakers. That is my one thing where, like, there is no talking, negotiating, nothing. If you were to get a motorcycle, I would break up with you, divorce you, whatever stage of relationship in, like, instant divorce lawyer. I actually think that I'm, like, not really, like, I'm not anti-prenup, but I don't, like, feel like I need a prenup. But, maybe I do need a prenup to say that if you decide in your midlife crisis era to get a motorcycle, that, like, I get everything in the divorce. Would you sign that?
Would I sign that? I feel like, why not? I don't think that I'll get one now, but if
You
like,
don't think?
I don't think so. Like, you might change your mind on it. Like,
I would never.
Are 4-wheelers allowed?
No.
And then, I've been asking her questions to test it. Like, what about electric bicycles?
I'll break up with you right now with the fact that you just said that you're not sure.
Oh my god. But,
Tom, this is your opinion.
It's so good. And then, so no electric bicycle?
I don't think. Hi, Dan. I don't think an electric bicycle is the same thing as a motorcycle.
Okay, so
you don't ride it in the road.
So that's allowed.
Or on the freeway.
What about a dirt bike? And then, like, for
Why do you need a
example-
dirt bike?
Well, I'm just asking, like, clarifying questions. And then I, for example, own an electric skateboard.
Banana.
And so...
No, he can't have a moped.
Yeah, mopeds aren't allowed, even though Haley someday dreams of us driving through the streets of Italy on a moped. And I don't know if she thinks we're going to learn the day of. That feels way dangerous.
Plenty of people go to Europe and ride a moped for, like, the day.
Did you make a Niners?
They said to make a Quinion, so I'm gonna take my time on that one. I want to make you a Minion.
But what about this electric skateboard? This can go like 20 miles per hour, mind you.
But you're not on the road. Like, it's not... No. Literally, I told him this the second we started talking.
Yeah.
Like, the second I started talking, I was like, my deal breaker is motorcycles, and it's not even like a conversation.
Yeah.
Because I have so much anxiety. Like, I'm such an anxious person in general. If my partner had a motorcycle every time they left the house, like, why? Because they're so fucking dangerous. Like, literally, people with motorcycles have an actual death wish. Like, they want to die. And I think it's the dumbest thing to do in the whole world. And I think it's, like, incredibly selfish if you have, like, a partner or a family. Like, I genuinely will die on the hill that, like, if you own a motorcycle, you shouldn't be allowed to have a partner. Like, if you want to ride a motorcycle that badly, then you should just be on your own. Because, like, I've seen so many motorcycles. I literally saw a dead person on the side of the road, like, this year. Because people just, like... My girlfriend didn't want me to have a motorcycle or get my pilot's license. Break up with her, king. You did? That's fine. If you so badly... Like, I have no problem. Like, if you so badly need to have a motorcycle, that's fine. But, like, that's why I said it, like, up front in the very beginning. I was like, I'm just letting you know if that's something that you, like, feel like you need to do. My friend's mom divorced her dad because he decided to get a motorcycle in, like, his midlife crisis.
What about hover cars? When hover cars become a thing, are you...
That is nothing. That is not even remotely similar. It's
That
a
feels
car.
way more dangerous than a motorcycle.
Ick. Ick what? I feel like it's a personal choice. What? What's a personal choice? I will fight all of you. It is a personal choice, but it's also a personal choice to not be in a relationship with me. Like, I don't think that's crazy.
Yeah, I don't think that what you're saying is that insane.
Like, hi Raja. I don't think it's insane to be like, I could never date someone with a motorcycle, because I, like, truly, if he leaves and goes somewhere without me, divorcing someone because of a motorcycle, absolutely. Like, if he, like, when he leaves, like, to go, like, far away, like, on an actual drive or something, I am anxious that he's going to die for no reason. Like, your boyfriend looks good? He does. Thanks.
Thanks. It's been an off day for me. I appreciate it.
What about me?
I needed that.
Breaking up a marriage because of a motorcycle.
Getting into, like, the logistics of it. Of, like, yeah, that's crazy. But
it's not crazy. It's not crazy if I tell you my one thing in life is that I do not want you to have a motorcycle. That is, like, the one thing. We can have a conversation about no, he deserves better. Cool.
What the hell? What is that?
Everyone's attacking me. I don't understand. If I tell you my deal breaker is a motorcycle, it doesn't matter what your deal breaker is. If you lay it out, it's not like I changed my mind. Like, if I lay it out before we start dating and I say, you can't have a motorcycle, it's my deal breaker, and then you do it anyway, like, you truly can't go your life without having a motorcycle. Like, that's not that big of a deal. Why do you need a motorcycle?
What about jet skis?
I like jet skis. Jet
That's
skis
a
are
motorcycle.
fun. But it's way less dangerous. Motorcycles, you're driving on the freeway recklessly with other cars, and the death rate of people who drive motorcycles is so fucking high.
You know what's something you're not considering in the danger matrix?
Can you tell the people you don't want a motorcycle?
I
Because
don't-
now
don't
I
don't
look like a
actually want
dick.
I like I said, I
It's
thought
like I'm
about it when I worked
suppressing
in
you.
corporate America. I don't actually want to get a motorcycle, right? But the thing that you're not considering with the danger matrix is if I have a motorcycle, that means I'm wearing a leather jacket, okay? Leather jacket, Quinn, motorcycle. I'm getting into fist fights every time I leave home. Brass knuckles loaded, knuckle dusting people in the jaw, right? Just turn them into sawdust. I'm beating people up. And I'm eventually gonna die. You know, like, if you have a motorcycle and a cool leather jacket, you are begging to get into a fist fight.
I just
And
like
so that's
I know that I could not live with the anxiety of like I could not live with just I'm like waiting for the phone call that you were dead on the side of the road and squished.
oh, trust me, there any connection to a motorcycle. I said, what if it has a sidecar on there?
No, you can't ride a motorcycle.
Adam, that's a great question. I joined a motorcycle gang, but I just have a regular bicycle.
Are you riding it on the freeway?
No, babe, I can't ride that fast. The closest I've gotten is 40 miles per hour. You got to be going like 65 on it.
I don't care about a motorcycle gang. I feel like I'm perfectly reasonable, and I feel like I'm attacked. Like crazy.
Now that's a genius idea. What if I name my Suzuki, what is that? Hayabusa, Haley.
I don't even know what that means.
What if not even the spiders? That was another thing. You know the spider where it's like 2 wheels in the front and it's 1 in the back?
You are not allowed to have a vehicle
Anything like
in which you're driving on the freeway that is like thanks for cheering 1 bit. You're not attacked, people just aren't agreeing. I'm so annoyed right now. What if I get him? I don't even know what that is. Not even if we Klarna it.
I love the idea of like building up to a motorcycle. Like there's a fine line, and I think it's funny to imagine like every day I'm making slight adjustments, getting it closer and closer.
Yeah, like God forbid I want him to stay alive. Like especially okay, I will die on this hill. Like I think this is my genuine take. I think everyone who owns a motorcycle, especially like if you're a young person and you're just like single and like whatever, like go do whatever you want. If you're an adult man with a family with children and like a partner, I think you are
it's Haley Wild Quinn Martin said, but it sounds like Harley Davidson. That's hilarious.
I think, but I know it's a bit, but I'm just like, I'm gonna double down. I think that if you are a person with a family and children and you have a motorcycle, you are a selfish person.
What if, hear me out, motorcycle, I take the engine out, then I just Flintstone it everywhere. And so, that's fine.
No.
Damn it.
Buying you the markers was step 5 out of a 300-step plan to let you convince him to get a motorcycle. If Doodle rode up on a motorcycle and ripped donuts in front of you, you'd change your mind.
Yeah. All
I
it
think she's
takes.
actually getting mad now. I'm not getting mad. I am doubling down on my point, and I'm just shocked by like the level of like
The
fact
pushback
that
is shocking.
yeah, like I'm shocked that people were shocked by my stance.
Let's go,
Abba, what the
girls.
heck?
Oh my
Wow,
God.
Abba, thank you
gotta
so
get you the minion.
much. What do you want your minion to look like? I will draw the Waba minion. I know, it is a hilarious combo. Like, literally, I'm gonna get clipped somewhere and be like, she called everyone with a motorcycle a selfish human being, and I'm literally dressed as a minion.
Go.
Yeah, what other, like, really hot takes can I have while dressed like this? Abba just tipped a brand new Indian hardtail motorcycle.
That's a genius idea. Let's do it.
Waba.
Waba.
What would you like your minion to look like? I don't think Waba is going to... Waba likes to just appear and bless people and not speak.
That's fair. That's fair.
Which is much appreciated, but I don't know what to draw you.
With his generosity, could he be like Scrooge McDuck?
Isn't Scrooge McDuck like a bad guy?
Not like a bad guy. He's very loving to his nephews.
But he's like, the whole thing about Scrooge McDuck is that he's like a bad person, right?
Okay, so the non-evil version of Scrooge.
You guys are all saying like, wait, hear me out. What if it's like this type of bike or looks like something that, and I have no idea what these references are.
Oh, let me show you the bike from Akira.
I'm thinking of just like Scrooge in general, maybe? Is Scrooge McDuck and Scrooge not the same person? I mean, it looks cool,
Yeah, that's
but
pretty tough, huh?
I like the Canon sticker on it.
Yeah.
What if the bike looks sick as hell?
Yeah.
Fine. We'll just take out like a crazy life insurance policy and I'll just detach emotionally. And just wait for the money to hit my account.
See, Adam, I was thinking about the light bikes from Tron because I was like, yo, if we have access to that technology, I feel like you gotta let me steal it from the Matrix. I teleport into the game of Tron. You gotta let me get out of there with the motorcycle.
My brain can't comprehend everything that everyone's saying. You get a helmet too? Yeah, and those work so well for people. The guy that I saw dead on the side of the road the other day had a helmet on. So I don't think that helmet did much for him.
Didn't get a concussion though. Light bike goes hard. That's what I'm saying. It could be cool.
The Tron ride is fun. How about you just ride that? Or we could go to Universal. We'll take a trip to Florida.
Mm.
We will go to Disney World and we'll ride Tron. Okay? And then we'll go to Universal and we'll ride Hagrid's Motorbike Adventure, which is a roller coaster where you're on a motorcycle in a sidecar. And then you could just get it out of your system.
I'm in.
That's crazy, Adam. What are you guys doing for your 8-month anniversary? Every month anniversary we have done sushi of some kind.
I think that we should do the one where you order it, where you press the buttons and it's
The conveyor belt sushi.
yeah.
Kira. Yeah, we're going shopping for motorcycles.
I think it's genius. If Volkswagen reached out and was like, hey, we love that you're all about the Beetle. We love that you love the van. We have the most unique looking motorcycle you've ever seen. And what if it's LARP? I just agree to do the commercial, but then I don't drive it afterwards. Can I advertise motorcycles? I just want to see where your head's at.
I don't know.
I-
You're breaking my brain right now. I get my Pokemon binder now and my markers. My paint markers. Thanks to everyone. Who was it? There's Monkey and Tired Fella and Tom and Wabba. Now we get to buy our Pokemon binder and my paint pens, and we're going to have a painting stream.
Nice.
Hi, Finn.
I have this great idea for a banner that I want to make.
Mm-hmm.
So you know, like the Bavarian flag, it's like the Oktoberfest flag.
Uh-huh.
Checkered blue and white.
Mm-hmm.
That's the fabric. On it, 2 bratwursts, like this, okay? And then it says Brat Summer in the Brat font.
Brat Girl Summer?
Yeah.
Not Brat Summer. Or wait.
You're thinking you're combining Hot Girl Summer
with
and
Brat Summer.
Brat Summer.
But Brat Summer is like we've moved on, I fear, as a society from Brat
not
Summer.
as long as Big Brother 26 exists. Okay.
Okay.
And you know what's funny? I had listened to that album when it came out. And so then, like, people from my cast were like, yo, it's Brat Summer. This is, like, the newest album. I was like, did she drop, like, a newer version? I was like, what are you talking? This came out months ago. But it was most popular. That is not the dumbest thing you've ever heard. All right? I've dropped plenty of dog ass, you know?
I'm doing good. Finn, how are you? Loki, I want to play one round of Fortnite. Would you like to participate or just watch?
Would you want to play with me?
It's just up to you if you want to boot up your computer for one night.
I already have the computer booted up.
Gotta lurk, call it a night, since I'm doing turn and burn at work. Quick question, Haley, Quinn, y'all like steak? If so, any specific cut? I mean, me and meat, I love steak, but I'm like picky about meat specifically. And so this is gonna sound so bougie. I like nicer cuts of steak, like filet mignon.
What? I don't know any cuts of steak. I like it rare.
Just because I'm like super weird about like textures and like fat and stuff.
Medium rare for me. Rock your body.
To the break of day, dance with me, talk to me, boy. Okay, let's run one round of Fortnite before we watch Love Island.
And do a podcast.
We're not doing a podcast.
What the fuck?
We're not doing a podcast. It's 10:45.
This place is a prison.
Shut up.
This place is a prison, chat.
Yeah, I'm gonna be called the worst girlfriend in the world because I said I would divorce you.
Thoughts on the tie with the jersey? Is this the future?
I can't even see. Ugh, why is this not working? Hello? Switch, turn on. Quinn knows nothing about steak cuts.
I said I like them rare.
That's not a cut.
Come on and work.
Why is it not working?
Getting this sorted out. Don't even stress, chat.
There we go.
There we go. Okay.
I'm hungry. Which is unfortunate. We were gone for so long today that we did not get food. Like, we didn't get, like, groceries. So I have to get a snack. Fair enough. Thanks. Have a great weekend. Have a great weekend, Waba. Thank you so much again. I really appreciate it. I'm really excited to get my Pokemon banner. What? What?
Oh, okay. I thought you dropped in. I was like, what the hell, man?
I thought I, like, said something crazy. That's so funny. I need to look at the shop. Haley looks like she had 6 Four Locos and fell asleep in Isla Vista. Isla Vista. Yeah. The Converse are cute. Ew, it's all like American themed stuff.
Neopets is crazy.
Oh, what? Neopets? This just... Enjoy your lurk. I want the Neopet. What the heck? She's kind of cute. I know nothing about her, but... I'm trying to think of what we have to have something. Food-wise. There's a lot of stuff here, I think. Oh my god. It doesn't stop. I do not like that duck. I loved Neopets so much.
Like my skin?
No, I literally just said I don't like that duck.
Are you done?
He's so weird. Why is he wearing like the skinniest like capris rolled up?
I'm
Like,
a
okay,
Miami guy.
okay,
I'm a
Matt
Miami-
Hardiman.
I'm a Miami club promoter, okay? And I love Jesus, and I love preserving masculinity amongst young men,
Like-
which I pour into.
From the waist down, that
I
is straight up
pour
a Matt
into
Hardiman
young
fit.
men. I pour into young men. Computer, where are we dropping? We went Sinister Strip, Wonky Land.
Let's do Wonky Land.
Wonky Land it is.
I want another bean and cheese burrito. I don't think I have beans. Matt Hardman jump scare is correct. I just love me like bringing up Matt Hardman while I'm dressed as a minion. I'm like, God forbid, this is the first thing.
Thank the bus
Oh,
driver.
Jason, I did see that. Me and Chelsea are gonna do that maybe next week. I'm jealous. Was it good? When we talk about hot dogs. Chelsea wants to do it on stream. That sounds so good. It was so good. I like the dog with, yeah, the Supreme Dip is the one that I'm like most excited for. I don't know that I care that much about like the potato one. Like I want the one with the dip. Oh god. Someone's coming. Fuck did I get over here? Great, great, great. I couldn't even get over there and now somebody's on. I'm about to die. I'm not.
I got one.
Yeah, she killed me dead.
You dead?
Mm-hmm.
I'll heal you.
I think my server or my like the Wi-Fi is not very good. So what is it doing? I feel like it was glitching and now look at my screen. I feel like it was like stuck like that.
Pretty short.
I got stuck and then it was glitching.
Do we know how much gold I have?
You have 0.
Oh, that's where's your card?
Back in Walkie Land.
Whoa. Computer? Perfect. I'm gonna get you there. Don't stress. I have 200 seconds to get to you. We can do this.
What the hell is that?
Okay, let me get you out of this. Don't you give up on me. Don't worry, babe. Don't fade into the ether. Don't go towards the light. What are you seeing? What are you hearing right now?
I'm up there.
Okay. Your card has been acquired. Get out of here. Rock your body. Oh, jeez. Oh no.
Oh gosh. Oh no. I fear you're cooked.
Nope. Not over yet.
That suitcase is crazy.
How did it hit? Oh.
Okay, one more game because I played for approximately 2 seconds. wait to take this off. Whoop. That's my plan. So I'm so hungry. You know when like when it hits you and then you just start getting like increasingly more hungry, but you didn't even realize you were hungry until like a little bit ago. And now suddenly I'm starved. I've only eaten one thing today, so I guess it makes sense, but
This looks like diabetic.
hydrate. I don't have any drinks on me.
Juice box.
No, it's okay.
Cherry.
I'll do it after.
Dr. Pepper.
I'll do it. No, I need to sleep.
Water better.
I need to get a case of coconut water. I can't stop thinking about coconut water.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness gracious. Getting eepy. I've been streaming for 3 hours and 36 minutes. Not bad, not bad. Okay, I'll look. A DM on what? Why is the camera doing this?
Not bad. Wonky Land again or what?
What is happening right now? No, let's do something else.
Golden Grove? Lifty Lodge?
I like something city-y. I'm going... I don't know, actually. I can only see where I'm going.
Connect the dots somewhere.
Bye, monkey. Thanks, Brandon. Playing a single game of Fortnite before we hop off. I think I look pretty good as a minion. I think that my internet is struggling. That's not what I wanted. Can I have one gun, please? Thanks. Like my internet is so bad, my thing's getting so glitchy. I knocked someone, but they're coming after me.
I'll get to you eventually. I'm running as fast as I can here.
Got him. running. Oh, that was. Oh my gosh. Didn't think that was you.
What?
You
What do
ran
mean
up
you
on
think
me.
it's me? I'm a Miami club promoter, right? You gotta accept how cool I am. There's snakes at the bottom of my shoe. You're curious.
Oh god, oh god, oh god.
What?
You're kidding me, I'm gonna die. Yeah, I'm not.
Wow, there. Yep. Okay, where's your friend? Where's your friend?
Be careful.
Where's the friend? Do you know where they're?
No. I found some cool guns, but fortunately.
I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming. Don't panic. It'll be okay. Be alright, kid.
Thanks, Lily.
Okay, quickly.
I'm so eepy.
Don't worry, that's okay.
Somebody just screaming.
Yeah. Like, bloody murder. Martha, it's okay. No one's
It's
actually
okay,
dying.
Moo Moo.
No one's actually dying, despite their... No, Martha. Girl. Oh, yeah. No.
Can you blame her?
Martha, it's okay. It's okay, Martha. Martha, it's okay.
Hey, puppy. It's okay, Moo.
Martha,
It's okay,
alright.
Moo.
It's alright, Martha. Chill, chill. Martha, it's okay.
Demon.
It's okay. No, it's okay.
You just growling? That's not nice. don't know if anyone has gotten on the Substack train, but I downloaded the app because there was somebody who, like, was posting recipes and I really wanted the specific recipe and she, like, only posted it on Substack, so I downloaded it, and that's the only thing I've ever used it on. But I have, like, push notifications on for it for some reason, and it'll just send me, mind you, I've never scrolled on it, so this is not indicative of anything I've looked at, okay? But it'll just send me crazy push notifications sometimes of, like, articles, and it's like this one just said, there's a sex position that almost everyone has tried, but very few people actually do well. It's like, what is happening? Why are you setting that as a push notification to my phone?
Why are you clicking it? What the heck? She's zooming in right now. That's crazy. Ooh, I have a gun here. Chaos Exploder.
What color?
Green. I'll give you whatever I have. I just want you to be happy.
I don't want the green one.
Huh?
I don't want the green one, it's okay.
Oh.
I have other ones that are blue.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
I don't know, Jason, that seems pretty self-explanatory.
$60,000 in debt. And I did witness someone get murdered. But I was sure as long as I didn't say anything, I would get. That's who my character is.
I haven't seen anybody in a while.
I found someone.
There.
Oh, Jesus, so right
Bottom.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome back, Tom.
There's someone here. In the van.
They're gonna be in the storm. Should we just get out of it?
They do. Get out of here.
You should, Tom. I did not see Toy Story 5, but Quinn did. But I did see the Minions movie, and I think it's worth a watch.
Toy Story 5 was better than Toy Story 4, but not as good as Toy Story 3, which isn't as good as Toy Story 1, which isn't as good as Toy Story 2. But it was pretty good. It scratched my brain.
Toy Story 4 was just such trash that I just, like, am over it. I'm over all of them. So he went to go see it while I would have seen it, but like I didn't really care. So then he saw it while I was at a wedding. There's not a lot of people left. Not worth it.
Yeah, they're right here.
Oh, what the? They got me in one hit. It's fucking insane.
No, no, no. No.
God, the storm's moving. Wait, where's your card?
I do have 3 minutes.
Why is it not picking it up? Oh.
No, go back, go back, go back, go back.
Go back where?
No, no.
Getting out of the...
Yep, you just dropped the meter down.
Oh.
And
No, it was not. I was just trying to get out of here quickly, because...
maybe use that hit.
Oh no! Damn it, I thought I could make it. That sucked. Okay. Well, thank you so much everyone for joining for whatever the fuck this was. I appreciate you for being here. Let me switch back over so you guys can get one last look at this. Thank you so much. Let me see who I can raid. Let's raid Chelsea. Okay, everyone go send Chelsea some love. She's playing a new game. I appreciate you. Goodbye. Thanks for joining this chaotic Minion stream. Have so much fun over at Chelsea's channel. 3, 2, 1. Bye.